I made the mistake of letting him go through my gun bag, and he found two matched 1911s. So I figure, oh, what the hell.
Bruce Willis fans out there, last man standing, eat your heart out.
You're out. That magazine just didn't catch.
Oh yeah, America.
Oh, my guy won't have to have sex for a week. Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bargain Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, let's shoot a new gun. And the new gun we got today is this guy. The Bodyguard 2.0. The little cute one. And this thing is little. I mean, it's a small gun. It's not very big at all. You know, which kind of concerns me with the old arthritic hand, but we're going to give it a try anyway. It's got a very narrow grip frame on it. It's got good cat tongue on it. Got a trigger actuated safety, manual safety, which is ambidextrous, but nothing else is, slide, stop, takedown, and so forth. The magazine is one-sided, it's not ambidextrous. Trigger guards equipped with a trigger stop, so you don't have an over travel. It comes with two magazines, a 12 with a trigger rest, and a flush fit 10. It is a staggered to single feed type magazine. Coffin mag, they call it. You know, it's coffin maggot. By the time we start trying to make another video, it comes up another win. We've got a QAnon target downrange. The QAnon shaman came by and stopped and gave us a bunch of Q targets, which is FBI qualification targets, what it is. I call it a QAnon target just for fun because it's called a Q target. Okay. Not a whole lot you can say about this guy. Let's shoot it a little bit and see how it goes. It is a very slim gun. It's a very slim grip frame. It has a nice positive beaver tail. You wouldn't miss trying to get it into your hand in the right place. You know, it has red highlighted front sight, very pronounced U-notch rear sight. Let's give it a try. Fully loaded, the magazines are a little hard to seat. If you got 10 in the 10, you got to kind of pound it to get it to go in there. Get me some ear mufflers on. All right. Get back here on the block and see how it shoots, because you can't get it on the block because it ain't longer enough. We're going to try it anyway. It has serrations up here on the front for charging, where I tell my trainees not to put their hand. You shouldn't put your hand any further than the breech area of a handgun. No further forward than the face of the cylinder on a revolver, and no farther forward than the breech area of a semi-automatic. You shouldn't put your hand up here. I had an attorney one time blew the end of his finger off trying to press check one. So, you know, just don't do that. All right, let's get her charged up. If we can get it charged up, there it is. I guess we'll go cup and saucer here. Let's get back here a little bit on the rest. See how snappy this guy is. I think this is designed toward elderly people. It's not as snappy as I thought it would be. A little bit more ergonomic than I thought it would be. A creepy reset. You got to let all the way go of it. It's what you got to do to get it to reset. You have to completely release the trigger to get it to reset. That's all there is to it. It has no reset, which is like, I don't care for that. You got to let all the way off of it. It's not as snappy as I thought it would be. Um, it's, I've got the old arthritis in the thumb, so, I'm starting to get to where I can't shoot nothing. But this gun is not as snappy as I thought it would be. Let's shoot it some more. Not as snappy as I thought it would be. Let's try it with the old finger rest magazine. See if we can get a little bit more. Yeah. Get rid of that altogether. Let's get down there and get down to it. You got to let all the way off of it. Uh-oh. What was that? I didn't like that. It kind of clicked forward there. Like it didn't go into completely into battery, and then it did. Okay. Yeah. Magazine. Clear. What we do? Nothing. So if you get that back in there. Little cartridge. Sore fingers. I mean, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Grandma ain't gonna load that magazine, that's for sure. She ain't gonna charge that action. This is a very stiff gun, but it's not as uncomfortable to shoot as I thought it would be, just by looking at it. Not as uncomfortable to look at. I thought it would be, but a lot more uncomfortable to shoot than it is. But it's not. It's a fairly comfortable gun. No bigger than it is. It doesn't weigh anything. I mean, you have to keep your hand on top of it to keep it from floating away when it's empty. Oh, let's go look at it. Let's go look at the marksmanship, see how it did. Now, this is from a rest or freehand with my elbows on the bench. But I wanted to demonstrate how well the gun shoots as opposed to how well I shoot it. I got to pull a little bit and dropped off the paper, but it's all on center line. That's basically, I think there was 9 in that one target and 10 in the other, or 9 in that one magazine and 10 in the other. I think it's 19 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Looks like I put all 20 of them. I missed the paper 3 times, low, but on center line. So, yeah, okay. It is a young person's gun. And I say that because the magazines are very stiff and hard to load. The action of the weapon is very stiff and hard to get charged. The recoil parameters are manageable for no more gun than it is. They're manageable for no more gun than it is. It has a witness hole up here so you can tell whether or not it's got one in battery. It has some factors against it. Hard to load the magazines. It has no reset. You've got to let completely off the trigger to get it to fire again. and it's weird up there trying to find it because it's not there. It does have a gizmo in here, which is a trigger stop. It has good positive manual safety that's ambidextrous going for it. Okay. It has a good positive slide stop. It has a little area up here to remind you where to put your finger when you're not shooting. It has serrations on the front of the slide, which doesn't need them and shouldn't have them there. It has very pronounced and easy to acquire sights. It has a lot of things going for it and a few things going against it. Like I said, this is not a little old lady's gun. You know, this is not an elderly guy's gun with a bunch of arthritis in his fingers and so forth. You know, it's not a rheumatoid guy's gun because he just won't be able to operate it. But, you know, 30, 40, 50 years old, you know, still got the hand strength necessary to get that 25-pound slide pulled back, get it charged, you know, still got the hand strength necessary to get these stiff magazines loaded. This is going to give good service. I mean, you can put it in your pocket. It's not much bigger than a 25 automatic. And it's a full house 380. You can shoot plus P's out of it, no problem. Plus P's, hollow points, silver tips, hydra snouts, and all that stuff. Overall, at the price point of 4 fingers, you know, if you've got the physical strength to manage it and master it, it's probably your gun. All right, then. That's about the size of it for this installment on 8. Let's shoot a new gun. Like and take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Lay me old $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, or 100. I mean, you know, dentures cost money. We've been trying to get them for 6 months. Like that. God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. God bless each and every one of us. Be kind to your neighbor. Check on your old people, summer and winter. I'll see y'all when I see you. Bye now.